Hello. Hi. I want to get into a little bit more detail about the five elements and in the relationship between five elements at the hexagram. Okay. And when we do the hexagram always have a position, and we have a 6 yao from the lower to the top. There are 6 of them. And usually the number 5 is the king one. Okay, and the lowest part is the in position wise, the lower part. Let's see, if a king is not in the number 5, the lower one. Maybe I just show you the book. The lower one here is a people, and this is the officer, and this is the head of officer. This is close to the right next to the king. Okay? The officer right next to the king is more like a defense department, head of defense department, something like that. Okay, and this is the king in number 5, and on top on top is the one from outsider. Okay, and that's the toughest position. If we use the American word, then we would say only God above the king. Okay, so that's what you would do. So the king never in the 6, never in the 6. Okay, and if they suppose that they have their each trigram have their behavior. Okay, for first one, Chen is a strong, is like a strong horse, and so is pure yang, and is metal, is the most strong, like maybe iron. Okay, so then we say Chen is iron. So the Chen outside also Chen, yang, yang, yang. Okay, so that means the sky symbol. Okay, so it will be strong, pure, powerful, decision, decide, uh, valorous a lot, bright, high position, to be a respect, and very enough, a lot, strong, work hard, maybe not humble, and it could be too strong to it will invade, and it will be so in the if you look at the weather will be maybe like a snow, but a big snow, ice. Okay, and will be September, October, and will be the West North house, king, father, old people, elevate the manager, officer. Okay, or opposite, you will see the highest level of the Buddha monk, or beggar. Why you a beggar? Beggar is also in his world. He's a king. Okay, and then the the color is red, white, yellow. Numbers 491. Okay, and Tui is number 2, is a young girl, so it's happy, and so that means something happy, soft, happy, because this one is young, this one is in. Each even though with the A has a trigram, they combine 4 yin and 4 yang. So this is pure yang, and this is in metal. In metal is a lot softer. Okay, and number is 492. 492. And if you see that, that means maybe something happened happy. Happy. Right? And the third one is Li. Li is fire. 凡物离而后立. That means if they caught fire and you feel brightness. If no fire, then no brightness. So Li is fire. Even though Li is fire, very bright, but not enough like a sun, but still sun will represent the brightness. Okay, so that means beauty and suspicion, moving, rush, sun, electrical, sunny, south, May, and May. So the number is 327. Zhen. Zhen. Zhen is thunder. So that was spring star. Okay, so spring star usually have rings. So it represents rings. When you see thunder, you will see rings. Okay, and thunder on top of the earth. So they all thunder. They all thunder ringing. Okay, so when you see the thunder, that means move fast, surprise, angry, success, and east, and green color. And your number is 487, 483, 483. That's the number. Xun is wing. Okay, wing you have only one yin, two yang. So yin follow the small one follow the big one. So the children will listen to their father. Okay, so that mean follow, no problem, no interfere, and then that's for represent middle. Like you have three children, three girl, the girl in the middle one, the second child. Okay, and second child, that mean not. If you see the wing, that means decision not made. Decision not made. Okay, so still hidden. You have to leave before you get benefit. Okay, kan is two yin, one yang. It's water. Okay, kan he can't have opposite is mountain. They will they hit each other. So water under the mountain, that's mean danger. Okay, so that's the thing, that's mean danger. And number is 6. Okay, in one yang, two yin. Okay, so one yang above two yin, and to stop, because you cannot go up anymore. Yang stop there. Okay, so they will. That mean that's a youngest boy. Okay, that's mean destroy. Okay, that's mean that's it. Kun is earth. Okay, earth is double, heavy. Earth is in the center, and they're supposed to behave. So since they're supposed to behave. So king will behave like a king. Wife will behave like a wife. Will listen to the husband. So woman will not go over the man. That's a rule. A woman I mean, that's what the book says. Okay. So that means soft and gentle, quiet, humble, and number is 8, 10, 5. Okay, so when we see a 6 yao here, okay, so we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5 is the king one. If there's a yang, only one yang, okay, and rest of is yin. If you in all rest of 5, if you see another yang, and that's mean 2 king, and always difficult. That's when people will always in front of you, stop you, because you shouldn't see 2 yang. It's better one. If you see 1 yin, 1 yang, and in a 1 trigram, okay, that's better. If you're the position here, but in the same trigram, and there's another yang, they'll compete with you. Okay, then it rather to be a in. Okay, so always difficult. That mean interfere. Always mean interfere. Okay, so I can using the example of the number 14. Number 14 has in to be a king and assist all the young. So this is a very soft. So with this one, you should have no difficulty. No difficulty, because we got all these powerful people assist this soft people. And she doesn't even have to try very hard. So you can see this. So this is another difficult one. Okay, so they each have their 5 elements. For example, this one is earth. Okay, and on top of it is fire, and this one is metal, and this one is earth, wood, water. There's the chart how to put them on. Eventually, I can teach how to put those 5 elements on. However, they always the one represents self. That's a 四. Okay, this is a body trigram, but the 四 also yourself, which is this yao is represent yourself, and always the one will relate to it, in between. Always have a 2 yao apart, 1, 2. Okay, always 2 yao apart. The one will interact with you, always 2 yao apart. And then you see fire on the top. That's the one will interact with you and your earth. Fire, one up earth. So this is very good. This particular hexagram is actually show that you will have one people, one things, and they will come assist you. Okay, and these people should not be, it's not inside the house, because it's outside, you see? All right, outside. This is you. Okay, that's you. This is your trigram. So anything happening in this trigram, it will be your own family. But this is outside trigram. So that's outside. Okay. And that's the 5 elements. We are basically look at this way. However, when we look at each hexagram, we have to see how things goes by do they against the environment when you draw. Okay, if you draw the pure water trigram, and outside is shining, it's not match. Yeah, also the day, if you draw the pure fire hexagram and your midnight, that's also no good. Okay. And with when you guys use the coin do not have a particular just one changing yao. When you use the coin to create another, yao, another hexagram, you may have a 2 or 3 changing yao. So they create completely different trigram. So what happens is if you have a 2, more than 2 change in your hexagram as a result, that means things is very difficult, not settled, not settled. And supposedly we want to see within a week better the day, and we always want to see if there is an unusual event. If there is no unusual event, let's say if you broken today, you fall down from the stair, or you are burning your hand with hot coffee, and that's the event, and you use that event to draw the hexagram. If nothing happened, and yourself not in any danger, if you drink 1 cup of coffee a day, you still drink 1 cup a day in the morning, and you didn't spill your coffee or you didn't trip and fall, and you do exactly the same thing, and nothing probably will happen. Okay, because you try to make it the short time, and that's what it's not mean I cannot do long time, but you gotta be very good on that to do it. Very good. Even me, I cannot predict a week after. You gotta be really good. Then you can look at deep, maybe a little bit longer. Okay, thanks.